Top of the day to you all. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your time zone. This is Ini TV, Ephraim Naruna Imafide Indisugi TV. We are global and social commentators. Today's video, I've titled it Traitor or a Coward. Again, traitor or a coward. Because there's this saying that onlooker is either a traitor or a coward. Nato is just sitting on the fence and looking at Russia systematically destroy or wipe out the Ukrainians. UN is doing the same thing. Onlooker is either a traitor or a coward. So the question now is NATO a traitor or a coward? Is the United Nations a traitor or a coward? Why is the world not telling Russia to stop? And how can you say you are putting sanctions? He is not stopping and you've not done nothing else. I expect NATO or United Nations to send their peacekeeping troop to Ukraine. That is what I expect United Nations to do. Send your peacekeeping troop to Ukraine. But no, nothing of such is being done. One gets the feeling that the world is afraid of Putin. Anyway, we will come to that. I just want to quickly do a shout out to Nigerian government. In this case of evacuating Nigerians, they have tried. I recommend them. They have tried. It might interest you to know that 450 people 2 days back were evacuated by Max Airline. Were evacuated by Max Airline from Romania. That was the first batch. The second batch was 183 people were evacuated from Poland by Air Peace. Kudos to the CEO of Air Peace, Onyema. He's doing a wonderful job. Air Peace has to stay for 24 hours waiting for Nigerians to come out because there were a lot of logistic problem. They don't even know how many Nigerians are there. They don't even know their contacts. So it was just a sheer luck that those close to the border took their own initiative to go out of Ukraine. As I'm speaking now, there are still close to 2,000 Nigerians in Ukraine. Although many of them don't want to leave, especially those that are working. China interviewed some few who said that they prefer to stay in Ukraine and fight than coming to Nigeria where there is no hope. That has got to show how Nigerians think about their country. But anyway, we'll give thanks to the Nigerian government and the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Sadiya Farouk. She did everything possible to make sure that Nigerians that have been able to reach neighboring countries to Ukraine are evacuated. Like I said before, 450 from Romania by Max Airline, 183 by Epis from Hungary, then 174 by Epis too from Poland. So we thank the CEO of Epis for doing a wonderful job. Like I said, Epis have to stay 24 hours waiting for Nigerians to come out because of logistic problem that was encountered. It was also true that the federal government budgeted $8.5 million. Thank the federal government to evacuate. From the look of things, like what Putin said, things are going to get worse. Putin has seized the nuclear plants in Ukraine, in the southern part of Ukraine. And the world is watching. Even when the Ukrainian asks that there should be a humanitarian passage so that those that are wounded can go out, or those that needed help could go out, Russia did not obey such move. Russia did not obey that move. And what is the United Nations doing? Nothing. United Nations is just on the standby, looking as Russia systematically, gradually erase Ukrainians from the world. In fact, the president, Zelensky of Ukraine, have asked the United Nations to put a no-fly zone because Ukraine does not have the military might like the Russian. But what happened? The NATO, United Nations, are not doing nothing. They keep talking about sanctions, sanctions, sanctions. And even these sanctions are not totally executed. As we are talking, America is still buying oil from the Russian. What kind of betrayal is this? What kind of betrayal is this? The United Nations should, that is what they are, going, ask Russia to hold ceasefire. Go in and try to make we allow Ukraine begin to fight when everybody knows that Ukraine, it's a question of time, they are going to fall. In fact, the world is even surprised that Ukraine has even been able to hold the Russian back for 10 days. I personally thought that Russia will run them in 48 hours. So why is the world not moving in? Why is the world not putting a no-fly zone in Ukraine in order to stop Russia erasing the Ukrainians? These are many questions baffled the president of Ukraine. He has appealed to the United Nations. He has asked the United Nations that if you think you don't want to put a no-fly zone, give us air support. Let's have air support. But nothing like that is being done. I think NATO is afraid of Putin. United Nations is afraid of Putin. Why? I don't know. So it's our prayer for the country called Ukraine and its people. If Ukraine survive this, it's going to be by the grace of God. So, my people, this is where we'll draw the curtain for today's video. If you're coming across this video for the first time, we welcome you and we'll ask you to please subscribe. After you subscribe, just press the notification button so that each time we upload video, it comes directly to you. And don't forget to like and share our videos. And for our returning subscribers, we'll say thank you, and thank you. We're one big family. And as we always say in this channel, we'll catch you when we make the next video. Until then, troops, bye-bye, adios, au revoir, hasta la vista. Thank you very much.